At the beginning of the movie, we are shown a beautiful girl named Jenny. She receives a voicemail on her phone and finds out that she has been selected for the job she applied for, and she has to reach Washington, D.C. the day after tomorrow. Jenny becomes extremely happy because she had been waiting for this opportunity for a long time. She immediately returns to her hostel, packs her necessary belongings, and leaves for Washington. She keeps the GPS on to find the route. Meanwhile, the radio announces that there is heavy traffic on the main highway. Hearing this, she decides to take the countryside road instead and slowly reaches an unknown area. The GPS advises her to turn back, but Jenny decides to take a different direction and tries to find a new route. This road is isolated, surrounded by wilderness, and there are no houses nearby. She stops her car at one point because she is unsure whether she should trust the GPS. Nearby, two men are digging something. When they notice Jenny's car, they panic, thinking someone might have seen them. But Jenny doesn't notice them and turns her car in another direction. She stops again and takes out a paper map to check the way. Just then, the same two men arrive there in a vehicle. Their names are Holster and Vicky, and they are brothers. Jenny tells them that she has lost her way, so Holster takes her map and shows her the route to the highway. Jenny feels a bit uncomfortable as she is alone, but as she's about to leave, Holster starts behaving strangely. He tells her that it will get dark soon and she won't be able to reach the highway in time, so she should join them for dinner tonight. Jenny refuses, but he starts misbehaving, so she jerks his hand away and kicks him. Then, Vicky tries to force her, but Jenny takes a knife from his pocket and injures him. Vicky snatches the knife back and stabs it into her leg. Despite being injured, Jenny somehow manages to escape and runs into the forest. Both brothers start chasing her. After running a long distance, Jenny hides behind a rock and ties her sweater around her wound. When the brothers come near, Jenny throws a stone in another direction. Hearing the sound, they go that way, and she quietly escapes. Still badly injured, she continues walking and reaches a riverbank. She drinks water and quenches her thirst. Going back to the car would be dangerous, and it was already getting dark, so she returns to the rock area and falls asleep due to exhaustion. The next morning, the local police station receives information about a car abandoned near the road. Sheriff Doyle sends his junior officer Nick for investigation. Nick arrives there and, after checking the car, finds blood on the ground. He realizes that something serious has happened. A while later, he reaches Holster and Vicky's house and questions them about the car. Holster pretends to know nothing. Nick notices that both of them are injured. They lie and say they got wounded while hunting. Nick finds something suspicious but leaves. Meanwhile, Jenny painfully drags herself to the river again to clean her wound. The pain is unbearable, and walking is difficult. She remembers that her car is parked on the roadside, so someone might notice it and help. But at that very moment, the brothers push Jenny's car off the road. Jenny quickly hides and starts listening to their conversation. Holster says that now the police will not suspect them, but they must find that girl quickly and finish her. Otherwise, they will get into serious trouble. After that, both of them start searching for her everywhere. As soon as they leave, Jenny goes near her car and picks up her broken phone, but there is no network in that area. She tries hard to get a signal, but after some time, the battery drains completely and the phone switches off. She starts crying because she sees no way to survive now, while Holster and Vicky are still searching for her. It starts getting dark, and while walking in an injured condition, Jenny suddenly collapses. With blurry vision, she sees a man approaching her, but before she can ask anything, she faints. The next morning, when she opens her eyes, she finds herself inside a house, and her wounds are bandaged. She tries to go outside, but all the doors are locked. The place looks like some kind of lab. Just then, a guy named Sam arrives, the one who saved her, but she doesn't trust him and stops him from coming closer. She quickly grabs some chemicals kept nearby and throws them in his face, then tries to escape. However, she again loses consciousness and faints. Meanwhile, Nick reaches the police station and tells Doyle that this case is very serious and he suspects Holster and Vicky are involved. But Doyle takes it lightly and says that although those brothers may be troublemakers, they are not criminals and Nick shouldn't worry. He assures him that they will soon find out something. On the other side, Jenny regains consciousness again, but this time her hands are tied. Sam gives her bread and water and tells her to eat first, then they will talk. Jenny eats and then tells him that she needs to go to a hospital. She explains that she was on her way to Washington, D.C., but her GPS led her into this wild area, and she got trapped there. Just then, they hear a car stopping outside. Jenny starts screaming for help, but Sam covers her mouth and tells her that if those men see her, they will kill her, so she needs to stay quiet. He then goes outside, where we see Holster and Vicky. From their conversation, we learn that Sam is their cousin and works with them in their drug business. They ask Sam if he has seen a girl with an injured leg. Sam lies and says no. Meanwhile, Jenny tries to burn the rope using some chemicals. Holster and Vicky get suspicious about why Sam didn't invite them inside like always, so they enter the house themselves. But Jenny isn't there, because she had already broken free and escaped from the back door. However, Sam catches her and brings her back. Back at the police station, their senior officer Michael arrives and gets angry at Doyle's negligence. Nick informs him that a case has been registered regarding that car, and they have learned that the car belonged to a couple who had given it to their daughter Jenny, who has been missing for days. Hearing this, Michael orders that this case be given top priority, and the girl must be found as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Sam tells Jenny that she is very brave, as she managed to escape even before they could see her. Jenny pleads with him to let her go, and promises not to reveal anything about their work. But Sam calmly explains that she is 5 miles away from the main road and nearly 20 miles from the city. If she tries to leave on foot, those brothers will definitely catch her again. Jenny still doesn't trust him, so Sam unties her hands and tells her that in 3 days, those brothers will be going to another city. After that, he will take their car and drop her at a safe place. But if she wants to leave before that, she is free to do so. Meanwhile, Doyle confronts the two brothers angrily, saying that the missing girl's case has reached the state police. He orders them to tell the truth. From their conversation, we learn that all 3 of them are involved in a drug supply racket. Holster reveals that they thought the girl had seen them burying a dead body. So they say they had to attack her, and that he was the one who told them to bury the body. This means all 3 of them committed the crime together. Then they convince Doyle that the girl is probably already dead, so he shouldn't worry, and that they will search for her body the next day. The next morning, Sam is working, and Jenny asks him how he makes the drugs. So, while showing a demo, he shows her a thermal mug and says that it contains anhydrous ammonia, which is the most essential chemical for making drugs. But it is extremely dangerous, and if it is heated carelessly, it can even explode. Meanwhile, Jenny gets a chance to steal a screwdriver. Just then, Sam says the brothers will be back soon, so she should hide. After some time, both brothers return with some supplies, drop them inside, and quickly leave, because Sam has deliberately filled the trailer with gas. Meanwhile, Nick is busy investigating the case. Doyle tells him that today is Thanksgiving, so he should go home and spend time with his family. Actually, Doyle is trying to remove him from the case, and Nick agrees and leaves. But when he returns to take his keys, he overhears Doyle talking to Holster, telling him to quickly find the girl and finish her, otherwise all of them will get trapped. Nick understands everything. Doyle is behind everything. Doyle tries to justify himself, but Nick points a gun at him and tells him to stay there as he starts to leave. Doyle requests him not to tell anyone and says he will explain everything, but Nick doesn't listen. Taking advantage of the moment, Doyle shoots him. By evening, to dispose of Nick's body, Doyle hands it over to Vicky and Holster, and he also asks about Jenny. Holster gives him Jenny's wallet, which they found in her car. The next day, Michael angrily meets Doyle and asks why the girl has still not been found. Doyle says Nick has also been missing since yesterday, and he himself doesn't understand what to do. Michael says his team will search now, and the girl's parents are also coming. Hearing this, Doyle gets even more nervous. To confuse the case further, he opens Nick's locker and takes out Jenny's wallet. Michael is shocked and immediately orders his team to investigate Nick, as he might be involved in the missing girl's case. Later in the afternoon, Doyle goes to Sam to check the drugs, but Sam doesn't let him enter and points a shotgun at him, asking him to leave. Inside the trailer, Jenny is hiding and listening to everything. Doyle says he is the chief of this area and Sam is just a low-level Indian. But Sam doesn't care and keeps his gun pointed. Doyle doesn't want to create more trouble, so he leaves. After going inside, when Jenny asks, Sam tells her that Doyle used to be his boss. A little while later, Holster and Vicky arrive, so Sam goes outside and hands them the goods. Holster then notices that there are 2 different sets of footprints on the stairs. Seeing this, he becomes suspicious, but without saying anything, both brothers leave. Sam goes inside and tells Jenny that they will stay there until evening, and then he will drop her at the state police station. He also says that he too wants to leave this place and start a new life. By now, Jenny completely trusts him and returns the screwdriver, but Sam tells her to keep it with her for safety. Suddenly, Vicky and Holster barge inside, and seeing Jenny confirms their suspicion. Holster angrily points a gun and says Sam betrayed them. To calm the situation, Sam plays a trick and asks both of them to sit and talk. Then he tells Jenny to go and make coffee. Jenny silently agrees. Sam then pretends in front of them, saying that he has trained Jenny well and made her addicted to drugs so she obeys everything he says. Meanwhile, Jenny secretly takes out the anhydrous ammonia and starts heating it in the microwave, while Sam keeps the brothers distracted in conversation. But Vicky senses something suspicious with the microwave. As soon as he goes to check, a huge explosion occurs, killing Vicky on the spot. However, Sam is badly injured and can't even stand properly. Jenny tells him to come with her, but Sam instead tells her the way out and asks her to run and save herself. Just as Jenny starts running, Holster, half dead, comes out and shoots at her, but Sam stops him and both get into a fight. Both are seriously injured. Holster thinks Doyle will save him now. Meanwhile, Jenny keeps running and finally reaches the main road. She sees a police car and feels relieved, but the car belongs to Doyle and she fails to recognize him. She tells him everything, how those two boys attacked her and how Sam saved her life. Then she asks if he will call a backup team to save Sam. Doyle says not to worry, as he is the chief of the area and Sam is just a native Indian, so he'll be rescued soon. Hearing this same line, Jenny realizes she had already heard it outside the trailer, meaning Doyle is the real mastermind. After driving some distance, Doyle stops the car and says they'll have to walk the rest of the way. Jenny now understands everything but stays silent out of fear. He takes her to the riverside. Jenny pleads with him not to do this, but he doesn't listen and drags her into the water, holding her head down to drown her. Jenny struggles to breathe and desperately tries to save herself. Just then, she pulls out the same screwdriver and attacks him, finally stabbing him in the chest and killing him. After that, Jenny somehow makes her way to the road, where the police team also arrives. But Jenny has lost all faith in the police and walks past them without even looking back. And with this, the story ends.